All right, John Garza.
Gentle lady.
All right. So what is happening on this case?
May I ask, do you have the family violence or the criminal trial division
I
one?
have the criminal trial division one and also the family violence one. The family violence one, I'll sign that.
Thank you, Your Honor. The criminal trial division is in evading. Defense would request a trial date. There is no offer there is no agreement that we can reach.
All right. How long do y'all expect the trial to last?
2 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Jury trial date, criminal trial division.
Your Honor.
All right, December when? All right, so we'll come back on December 3rd with regards to the dismissal from family violence. They say that the witness is missing. So whatever occurred, you need to make sure that it doesn't occur again. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll bring you back on your other case for jury trial December 3rd. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'll see you at that minute. Thank you. Oh, on the motion to remove GPS, are y'all gonna be opposed or just defer to the court? Okay.
You want to address the GPS thing now?
We don't have a motion on file, but if Your Honor would.
Well, you want to speak, I think the GPS was related to their case.
Correct, Your Honor. It was added on when the assault family second case was filed.
All right, so state on Garza. Are you able to contact the complainant to let them know that there's a request for removal of GPS?
John Michael Garza.
We cannot get in touch with her.
All right, so are you going to have any objection to the removal of GPS? Because the GPS is, I believe, because of the family violence case.
We have no objection.
All right. All right, if you'll do the order and I'll sign it. If you want to write one up, you can.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Victoria, if you make sure that you all have an acknowledgement of discovery on Mr. Garza, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Norma, what page is Garza on?
Page 3.
All right, thank you. And the second page? Because he has 2 cases. All right, thank you. All right, who's here on Jesse Arriaga? All right, so you all are up. Are you ready for trial?
No, Judge.
Okay, why not?
There's a subpoena outstanding. We've been trying for the longest time to get a therapist that worked with the child when she was in the St. Peter St. Joseph's.
Mhm.
And they, St. Peter St. Joseph said, we don't know him. He hasn't been here in a long time. Been getting kind of, I won't say they run around, but they really haven't been cooperative. We think we've tracked them down. We've been in touch with the state about this forever, the last 2 or 3 settings.
All right, what are these records related to?
It's not a record, Judge. The child actually worked with this person. And we believe there was conversations with this therapist directly related to her motivations in these allegations. And so we think that person's critical.
All right, state.
We requested records from you guys, but we were represented that they didn't have any leads. We don't know who exactly this person is. Defense actually has the name apparently. I didn't know
Yes.
which person.
I don't think they claimed they would know because they never worked there, just that
Oh,
they
okay.
weren't really cooperative with helping us get him into court.
Yeah, I'm not exactly aware of defense, that defense's witness, but We can make attempts if the court would like us to get a hold of this person, but I don't know who this person is. We need to get a name.
All right, do you have the name of the person you can give to the state to
We've been
see?
judged and they've had it. I don't know Ray's new in your court, but the person whose Zach was working on it, we visited with him several times on it. He did make efforts. But we think she made some suggestions in the therapy that she was trying to remove herself from the home where she was living, where my client was living. And
All right, Norma, on this case, recall it for the 7th.
November 7th?
Yes.
we have issued a new subpoena since we've got the new address judgment. It hasn't been served.
All right. So we're gonna come back on November 7th.
Is that on Monday?
No, that's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes. All right. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you for dressing appropriately for
Thank
court.
you.
Celena Lamone, come down. Who's the attorney for Celena Lamone? Mr. Acevedo. Hi. All right, just have a seat.
Okay.
Who's here on Domingo Rodriguez? All right, everyone, I need you to whisper. Court is calling 2024 CR 6486 State versus Domingo Rodriguez Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
And Purr state on.
defense?
Renee Munoz.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any applications?
No, you are.
All right. Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, waiving the repeater offender enhancement allegation. No objection.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 66 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
If we may, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we respectfully requesting that you follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement. He was cooperative with officers. The minimum amount of controlled substance. We've been in custody for the last 66 days without the ability to bond out. We're asking that the court find 66 days is appropriate sentence for this amount of controlled substance. And we're requesting if the court sees fit to announce judgment satisfied on the case, Your Honor.
All right. The court will sentence you to 66 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you any credit for any time served, and the court will find that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. It's obvious that you have a drug issue. You're gonna need to take care of that. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself back here in court again. If you have, if you want help, There are plenty of places that are free here. If you feel as though you can't find a place, if you come back to court, I will direct you to a place where someone can help you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. Celena Lamone. Court is calling 2022 CR 6318, State of Texas versus Celena Lamone. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Agent Eric Salem.
defense?
Joseph Escobedo for the defense.
And are you Miss Lamone?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There are no applications. This will run concurrent with Comal County cause number CR 2022366. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after viewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, and before the court imposes a sentence, the defendant has been continuously in custody since May of 2022 and has not been out in the free world since May of 2022.
Is that here in Bear County?
She was in Comal County and then got sentenced in Comal and got sentenced to TDC.
TDC, then Floral County.
Sorry, just 1 second. You're whispering and the court reporter is taking down everything that's being said. So you were where?
I was in Kendall County at first, then I went to TDC, bench warrant from TDC to Comal, then went back to TDC.
All right, so with regards to your credit for that time served, you'll receive credit for that time if this case was open. So if there was a warrant for you in this case at that time, you'll get credit for any of that time. The clerks will just need that information. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This is the run concurrently with Comal County cause number CR 2022366. There's to be no contact with John Anthony Gutierrez. The court will give you credit for any time served in Kendall County, TDC, and Comal County if this case were open during that time frame, and the court will request therapeutic community. All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to change your life unless you want to spend the rest of your life in somebody's prison. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you all can get ready to start clearing out the box. And if there's somebody left, we'll have to take them up during a break. And where is Matthew Allen?
They're finishing up closing, I've been told, and they're taking it back on the almost done.
All right.
I just went down.
Get it in here. They say that they're finishing up closing down there. Okay. We're waiting for Matthew Allen to come back. They're doing sentencing in another court, so they're not ready yet. Daniel Guerrero. All right, this is family violence. You all are scheduled for trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're just waiting to see who's gonna go.
Okay.
All right,
We're just.
just hang around.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Zayden Ali?
Hi, Judge.
Yes.
My client is currently at the Texas Vet Clinic, getting evaluated for a back injury and a possible head injury. He was in a car accident last night. He sent me the incident number that he received.
No, I mean, why is he waiting till today?
Well, so it was last night.
Mhm.
He refused an ambulance ride and
And so
felt-
now it's jury
felt
trial
fine.
date.
And then the next day he woke up in severe pain.
So
So I
it's jury
told him,
trial date.
I
And
told
so,
him to go.
so now
and
he
get
wants
it.
to go.
He needs to go. If he has a head injury or a back injury, that needs to be evaluated immediately.
Well, I mean, he didn't evaluate it immediately that night, so.
Well, he felt fine until he woke up this morning. And I
Mhm.
understand that because I've been in a car accident. I've had multiple concussions, so I think he needs to get it figured out.
He needs to hear by Thursday. If he's not here by Thursday with the doctor's note, then a warrant's gonna be issued.
Okay, I'll let him know. Thank you, Judge.
Norma Ali is coming back on Thursday. Okay,
All the proceeds have been.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's awesome. I'm all for community service work and helping people, so enjoy.
It was in reinforced that OCS,
Mhm.
as officer, you have to like really go out there, and make yourself able to.
Okay,
especially
awesome.
for jams, to have more time.
Okay, sure. Who's here on Dominic Nicholson? Yes. Where's your client? All right, come down. All right, so where are we on trial with this case? Are we ready for trial?
Well,
Other than his not being dressed for
yeah,
trial?
yeah, I'm ready-ish. I'm
Okay.
ready. Maybe not today ready,
Okay,
but yeah, whenever the case is called, I don't, obviously didn't have him dressed, but I thought I was gonna be in trial in another court. And that case is reset till Monday,
all right.
the Capitol.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this for Thursday. All right, and have him dressed, please.
Okay,
All right, thank
thank
you.
you.
Good
Thank
seeing you.
Thank you, Judge. Well, there's four more.
Yes, they're gonna have him dressed.
Okay, because he doesn't need it, he has his clothes already.
Okay, yeah, they'll dress him.